It's Pisces season, and given that I'm a Pisces, I wanted to come talk about the Pisces people. If you like what we're going to talk about in today's video, go ahead and like the video and let's jump straight into it, shall we? Have you ever noticed how calm Pisces people are? And of course, I'm talking about evolved Pisces people. But the cadence, the way they talk, it's almost hypnotic. Their monotone voices are not just flat, but they're really steady. Have you ever noticed that? There's a fluidity in the way that they use their words. Their energy literally feels like water. It's that calm. And this is why when you're around them or you watch them online, they are hypnotic. I first want to say that this is not an astrology channel. And again, I'm a Pisces myself. I also want to disclaim that this is not about unevolved Pisces. Those people are crazy. That's a different conversation for another time. But I'm talking about self-aware Pisces people, cosmic Pisces people. Their baseline is calm. And that calmness is not personality. It's actually calibration. I've noticed that Pisces people have an innate, natural calibration. The way that they use their voice, the way that they use their expression, the way that they use their body language, it always comes across as calm, coherent, smooth, fluid. And that inspired me to come talk about what that actually means. Most people live in a low-grade fight or flight nervous system state. Their nervous system is slightly on edge at all times. They rush when they talk. They rush when they eat. They rush when they run errands. They are in constant rush mode. They are the reason why it is called the human race, because they're constantly racing in all that they do. They react fast. They tense up easily. But I noticed that evolved Pisces, I think I would rather call them cosmic Pisces. Their resting mode, their baseline is parasympathetic. For those of you who don't even know what the parasympathetic nervous system state is, it's that state that you feel right before you're about to fall away to sleep. Or how you feel after you've had a hot bubble bath and a hot cup of chamomile tea and you're getting in bed. You hit that sweet spot right before you fall to sleep. That's parasympathetic. So that deep, calm state your body enters right before sleep, before restoration, before healing, that's a cosmic Pisces default. A calm person is magnetic. When your body is not constantly signaling threat, your internal state is coherent. When your system is not constantly bracing for impact, life flows towards you, things flow towards you, you become magnetic. Opportunities feel safer approaching you. People feel safer opening up to you. Money feels safe coming into your accounts. And suddenly everybody says that you're such a lucky person. And I would argue, no, they're not lucky, they're regulated. And they stay regulated. They're not lucky, they're coherent. And they stay coherent on a consistent basis. So the things that they do with their life is going to be of a coherent nature. The way they make decisions, it's going to be regulated and precise. The way that they live their life, calm, coherent. Now, the reason why I chose to talk about the Pisces Zodiac in today's video is because that is what I've noticed Pisces to be like. Pisces tend to have calmness as their baseline. Go and watch Pisces creators. Their voices are always monotone, pretty slow, and there's this calmness, this velvety calmness when they speak. It's almost like when they're talking, it's a song, a rhythmic song flowing from their vocal box, out of their lips, floating through the air. It's just something that I've observed about cosmic Pisces people, and it's that they always have this kind of energy, and the energy is regulated, the energy is coherent, and they always end up being super lucky people. And is it that they're lucky, or is it that they're regulated? Think about it like this. If and when you're calm, you don't sabotage yourself quickly. You don't panic spend. You don't panic do anything. You don't text impulsively. You don't ruin good opportunities out of anxiety. You see clearly. And clear perception creates better decision-making skills. And better decisions that you have made in the past look a lot like luck. And it's not magic, it's baseline. Again, Pisces people tend to have a coherent baseline, a regulated baseline, a calm baseline, making them magnetic to all the things that they desire. That draws their desires to them as they naturally live in a state of coherence. So when life starts to throw bricks at them and hit them upside their head, they handle those bricks being thrown coherently. So what that would look like is a Pisces person would take those same bricks being thrown at them and build a brick house with it. You see, coherently, you can create the future of your desires. Let's go a little bit deeper. The Pisces is a water sign. Water adapts, it flows. Water doesn't argue with gravity, it just moves with it. An evolved Pisces, a cosmic Pisces, understands flow, understands that concept. They don't grip life for dear life. They don't cling, they don't force anything. And because they don't grip, they attract by default. That's the real magic here. A lot of evolved or cosmic Pisces, they're usually really witchy. They're usually tapped into their power. Because when you combine a calm nervous system, strong intuition, and that creative imagination that Pisces has, you get someone who can manifest miracles. I say this all the time, and it's because manifestation is not about wanting. It's about capacity. And if your baseline is calm, you can hold more. You'll be able to hold more love, more money, more visibility, more responsibility. I'll say it like this. When you get those things, you won't flinch at them. You won't second guess them. You'll know that they coherently belong to you. That's the power. I'm not saying Pisces don't panic ever. I'm not saying Pisces don't have chaotic moments and times in their life, especially those unevolved Pisces. That can look like escapism, addiction, emotional flooding, fantasy without grounding. But the cosmic Pisces, again, is what I'm here talking about. They mastered the water instead of drowning in it. Once they're able to do that, again, as I've been saying all throughout this video, they become magnetic to all the things they desire. This applies to everyone watching, not just Pisces people. Learn from your Pisces influences. You don't have to be a Pisces to cultivate this. You can train your baseline like a Pisces. You can calibrate your internal state to calm like a Pisces. It helps to remember that calm is not boring. Calm is actually controlled power. Calm is that state you enter into when you feel safe to receive. Did you know? If you're constantly in survival mode, you repel everything. You repel expansion, you repel love, you repel money, you repel beauty, you repel anything worth having, you repel it. You're literally in survival mode so that you can survive. Your nervous system cares nothing about having beautiful things and living a beautiful life if you are running from a threat. So giving yourself the awareness that you are not in danger of a threat and it is okay to calm down, that awareness right there will help you to become just as magnetic as a Pisces person. And instead of repellent, you become captivating, enchanting, and magnetic. When you live mostly calm, when your nervous system is at a baseline of calm, you elevate in life. So as I said, I'm a Pisces, and if you've wondered why I always speak the way that I do, why my cadence is steady, why my energy doesn't spike, now you know. It's not an accident. It's my baseline, and I've cultivated it. Because once you realize that your internal state becomes your external experiences, you stop chasing magic. You stop chasing everything. and instead you become it. You become magic. You become everything. And now I ask you, what is your baseline calibrated to? You can leave that commented down in the comment section. Remember, you don't rise to the things you want. You rise to what you're calibrated for. And if you're calm, that's elevation. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, and subscribing to the channel. I'm Christina, a Pisces, and I will see you all in the future.